Hi, this is Vortex, and today we're breaking down all the information we have about Monolith, Paragon's next map. Let's start by taking a look at the most important element of Monolith, the river. As you can see from this image, the river is what separates the two jungles. As you can see, going from the river to either side of the map while in the jungle is impossible without some kind of mobility card or ability due to the difference in altitude, which means that the most reliable way of invading the enemy jungle is by going through one of the lanes, which isn't always a possibility. This is what makes the safe lane so, well, safe. As you can see, the river passes through your safe lane right next to the enemy Tier 1 tower. This means that while you're in the middle of the lane, you have your jungle right beside you, and it is unlikely that in your jungle there is an enemy. Therefore, the chances of being ganked while in the safe lane are low. The tables are turned upside down for the off lane. If the off laner is in front of his Tier 1 tower, he will always have the enemy jungle right beside him. This means that the chances of him being ganked are high. That's on top of the fact that he has to face two enemies constantly. Now this makes it sound like the off lane is the least fun lane you can choose. But there are some great advantages to this lane. Every few minutes, the enemies you have in your lane will go in the jungle to get the gold buff. This is an excellent window of opportunity, as it means you might have time to take down one of their towers, an important milestone in your fight to reach the core. Now what about the mid laner? Well, funny enough, if played correctly, the mid laner won't be all the time in the mid lane. Instead, he will constantly be all over the map. That's because near the mid lane, the river buffs are located. Now, Epic is still working on the specific details of the river buffs, but their primary goal is to make ganks easier and less risky. Now that we are done with the laners, what about the jungle? Well, judging from the minimaps that are shown in some of these pictures, the ore prime is located here, and the black buff here. As you can see, each of these two buffs is located closer either to the dawn or dusk bases. Now Epic may feel as if this imbalance creates balance, but black buff in its current state on Legacy is nowhere near as powerful or as versatile as the Orb Prime, though we have to wait and see. Now, something else you might have noticed while looking at these pictures is that in some of them you can see heroes having 4 card power. Now, currently you gain 3 card power at a time. If this change is coming, it means that the way we build decks will soon be completely different. That's about all the information we have for now. If you want to stay up to date with everything related to Paragon, subscribing to this channel is a great idea. This was Vortex, signing off.